Now I did. Hello and welcome everybody back to Rust Brain Cup number 3. 7 hours, 40 minutes into this cup, and we finally have the two contestants for the grand final. The one is the Night Elf in the red trunks. He came through the winner bracket in an impressive manner. He beat Arma 2-0. He beat Warchief Rich 2-0. He beat Rudin 2-0. And he beat FoCuS 2-0. This dude has not lost a single map in this entire tournament. He is ReMinD.
It's pretty crazy, man. Not losing a single map. That is really, really impressive. We have been wondering how good is he really going to be when he comes back. Well, the answer is very much so outstanding. He has been looking pretty much flawless, and FoCuS, in my mind, has looked so much worse than he usually is that I can't help but feel that there might be a bit of a mental block going on.
A mental block against Night Elves in general, or what do you mean?
No, just against ReMinD.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's true. He was really bad in that winner bracket final. So maybe he just got some more self-confidence from his win against Czech, but he wasn't playing like in a dominant fashion, but I think his fights were way better in the consolation final that we just witnessed. So FoCuS's way through the tournament was a win against Cheek 2-0, then against Czech 2-1, versus Believe 2-0. Then he dropped into the lower bracket where he found himself against Czech in the consolation final and was once again able to beat him 2-1. So 2 wins against a great Korean Night Elf, but will it be enough for ReMinD? That's the question that we're going to answer. It is a best of 5, and ReMinD is leading 1-0 because he came through the winner bracket, and our map here, the first map to start things off, is Enchilades.
Precisely. Now, the first time they met, FoCuS was being very defensive. We said this already in the consolation final, and was punished heavily for it.
The player's forces are under attack.
Is this gonna be what's gonna be happening again? Wait a minute. Never mind. All right. I was thinking if there was something wrong, but he has been going for this one borrowed tech all the time.
Yeah,
I think.
he pretty fast tech throughout the entire tournament and also throughout Jera Cups and stuff. This is really what beats the Europeans. And by the way, this was supposed to be a contest between Korea and Europe, but in the end, it just turned out to be a Korean Cup plus Rudan. All the European hope was lost very early on. Warchief dropping out, Hawk dropping out. So kind of disappointing from our perspective, of course, but the Koreans, since they came back from the army, they are gathering strength so quickly, it's incredible. So
is there gonna be a big Korean tournament on the horizon, by the way? Do you know?
Yeah, it's the Twitch Warcraft League Season 3.
A town is under siege.
How much prize money is this?
$2,000?
Whoa, that's quite a chunk of cash. And they have also been streaming TV Indra. The Korean streamer has also been doing a lot of streaming on Twitch, running almost all the time, I think, and having quite a good viewership. So Koreans are interested.
Indeed, they are. Unfortunately, they don't have a scene page where you can find the news, so it's always a little hard. They're using Nava. It's kind of like a Korean Facebook. It's pretty hard to get into this since the Google translation for Korean is super bad. I think I can handle Chinese now. I think I can handle Russian pretty good, but Korean is like, it's impossible to navigate through that pages.
Oh, Naga second. What?
This is interesting. FoCuS, what are you doing?
Alright, he figured out my standard doesn't work at all against you, so better change something up, and the Naga is gonna be his answer. No more passive play. The Naga obviously signifies lots of aggression. The Null actually running away from the Demon Hunter. Who's gonna get the last hit? Oh, he has to TP before being able to get it.
And the Ring of Protection, plus the experience here. 46 on the Naga, and he continues to pressure. There's the Beastmaster, but not going for that tier 2 push because he has to defend in his home town. He's actually trapped at the moment until the Ancient of Wonders is ready. And he might be able to get that shot before he gets the Staff of Preservation. That is a huge thing for FoCuS at the moment. The Demon Hunter still trapped in his own base, of course. There's plenty of Moon Juice that he can use, and now the Beastmaster's here to help his friend.
Desperately needed. Only the Demon Hunter cannot hold this off. The Naga slithering away here. Lady Venom Tongue. And he does drive the Orc back.
Would you make out with someone who's called Venom Tongue?
Dude, I wouldn't give a shit if her name was Hitler Mussolini. If she is hot, of course.
Alright.
That's not true. Being hot isn't everything. I'm actually one of those guys, if she's just like, you know, an asshole, that's not cool, you know.
But it would totally fit you.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's so not true. Such a nice guy.
Okay, if you say so. So, Blade Master back in the space with an awesome timing. Once again, cancelling that shop. He will definitely kill it. And once again, no... Oh, he won't. Since the Engine of War would have trapped them in the base. That's unfortunate, so he will have a staff. Tier 3 tech almost finished. And yeah, the longer the game goes, the worse the Naga gets.
I wonder if he thinks if this is an okay position, or if he would have expected to be doing more with all of this. Oh my god, his walker is stuck in his main.
But he realizes it, so
Yeah.
he can get him out in no time. Book of the Dead. Well, okay, against Night Elf, it doesn't make that much sense, but
I think
I was just about to say, he can't really...
if there is
Drop
no
it in the
wisp,
main
it's
deck.
really good.
Exactly, but later in the fight, this can be awesome if there's no Wisp pulling from ReMinD, or he saves it until later, when the Wisp are all detonated to dispel the Spirit Link. And when he hits the Book of the Dead, then that's an immediate Temporal out or a lot of dead talents.
And speaking of which, there is no TP. It has been used before. And I think he's not gonna be rebuying a TP because he needs so much stuff. He needs the orb, he needs a third hero, needs all the talents, needs healing potions, invols, heal scrolls maybe. Not that incredibly necessary without there being any TC.
Yeah, I think the early game for FoCuS went pretty well, but of course that's also due to the fact that he pulled the Naga. How can he transition into late game? He has a Raider, he has Ensnare, he has Walkers, and also getting that Adept upgrade for the Dispel of the Cyclones. On ReMinD side, we have 33 food, tons of talents coming in, and the Master Training almost ready. Shop control by FoCuS, getting that heal scroll, getting that Invo Potion, he's getting ready for the big first fight.
He's going very far out into this base. Out of his base, I mean. By the way, pulling 2 wisps, I think that's because he saw the Book of the Dead. Sentry wards being found almost level 3 for the blade. I'm wondering why he's not going for some ensnare here. There we go, finally. And I really don't understand why the Night Elf is fighting.
Oh, immediately killing the 2 wisps. That was really nice of FoCuS, immediately focusing out that 2 wisps. There's no dispel at the moment, heavily pressuring the first hero, staff being used.
Only 36 supply against 49.
That is an awesome timing for FoCuS, but he does not want to commit to this fight, not to this position.
He would love to get like a pick-off or 2 to get the level 3 demon. He's only like 50 experience away, but at the moment it seems like miles and miles. Because he can't go out to creep, he will be punished very hard.
Another wisp kill. He's really good in sniping those. Third one in like a minute. But ReMinD is reproducing them. But he's not producing talents at the moment. He's stuck at 38. Don't really know why. He has the resources for it. Maybe he wants to go for the items.
He has been stuck at 38 or like 30, 35-ish for quite a while. I don't know what he invested so much into either. But yeah, you can feel the pressure on him. He's very scared with there being no TP on his side.
But yes, FoCuS not too confident as well. He's playing this super safe despite having the big advantage here. Don't really know if that's the correct choice, but here we go. Might be the first big fight of this game.
Demon Hunter will get ensnared to start things off. Here comes the Tinker. Pocket Factory immediately. This is such a good position for the Talons, man. They cannot be reached at all, but the Demon Hunter is being reached and is taking damage here. Healing Potion used already. One grunt means he's almost level 3 on his Demon. The Raiders now reaching the Talons finally. They're also being focused, and Cyclone coming over and over and over, obviously. But now the Talons are starting to fall. No Pocket Factory at the moment, and the heal scroll. Now the Raiders looking a lot healthier suddenly.
Indeed they are, and they are attacking one Talon after another. I'm wondering when the Book of the Dead is gonna be summoned. The Naga is still waiting for it. Here we go! And that's a lot of piercing damage immediately going towards the Tinker. The Raiders still caring about the Talons here in the back. And Snare on the Beastmaster, level up on the Demon Hunter finally to get level 3. But he has to use the Invo Potion, and Cyclone on the Blade Master to disable the damage. Oh, level 2 on the Beastmaster now as well. More Dispel coming in, but immediately Ansnare immediately taken care of. But ReMinD, he's killing a lot. Oh boy, look at all those red Talons. Everything is ensnared, and he will lose a lot more. 42 versus 31 double kill on the Talons, and it's looking splendid for FoCuS.
Yeah, that fight started out so well for the ReMinD with that amazing positioning. But FoCuS absolutely turned it around. 45 supply against a laughable 33 only, and now he has all the space in the world to keep on creeping. Level 4 already on his blade, level 3 on the Naga.
And an Invo Potion and a heal scroll. He is prepared for the next fight. He's just searching, seeking his opponent and wanting to destroy him. But yeah, ReMinD taking a risky creep spot here. Maybe the item can turn it around for one of the best Night Elf players in the entire world. What is it? Lionheart of Stormwind. That's actually pretty unfortunate. Once again going for that Wisp. And Snare again. There is no town portal. There is a staff though.
Oh, Mass and Snare. He's trying to teleportation staff. Why didn't he staff of preservation? That was just a big mistake. And now Beastmaster will be following, but not before the GG is called. And FoCuS looking very different here. Going for a new strategy. The Naga with the aggression. And it's working out. How can ReMinD adapt?
Indeed. I think this Naga thing is just working on AI because the map is so small and you can push really hard if you do that. Do you know which maps are still available? Of course, Amazonia, Echo, what else?
Well, Last Refuge is out.
Okay. Okay, next map is Echo
I
out,
know
so
that
this
much.
Naga push won't work here. You need a Torrent Chieftain on that map, I feel. So this is more standard, and I think the more standard it is, the better it is for ReMinD.
I think the Naga thing is you have to keep the Demon Hunter away from level 3. If he gets level 3, the Naga is in so much trouble. So getting Demon Hunter level 3 on Ancient Isles is difficult. On Echo, is it easier? I don't know. You can use your Ancient of War to creep the Merc Camp maybe, like not immediately, but later on. We're gonna see. But if he gets a level 3 Demon Hunter, once he reaches tier 2, which is pretty rare, to be honest, I don't think we're gonna be seeing a Naga.
Okay, we're about to see. I don't think so either, but you never know. So, Echo Isles is the first map. ReMinD is ready, just waiting for FoCuS to start it. So, it is down to a normal best of 3 now. ReMinD with a 1 map coming from the winner bracket. FoCuS winning the map on Ancient Isles, the first player in this tournament who took a map from the 3rd place of the Gold Championship Series. He's starting in the upper left. It is ReMinD in the upper right. It is FoCuS, former Meteor Makers of Clan Go player, WC3L winner, NGL winner, 3rd place of WCG 2013. So, this is my favorite map in this matchup, because obviously we have to mention this once again. After 8 hours of casting, there's only one shop at Echo Isles. Both players need invul pods, both players need heal scrolls, so both players will fight for these items, and so shop control is very important.
If this is scouted, it can be punished so hard. But FoCuS Hasn't been scouting at all this entire series. And I think against Night Elf in general he doesn't scout. So I guess it's gonna go unpunished, but even if it doesn't get punished, it's gonna be need to be repaired. That takes time away from the tech, but yeah, first deviation here, but it's of course gonna help the Demon Hunter greatly.
It's a Warden.
What? What? I got a feeling I'm gonna have to eat some disgusting stuff very soon.
I think so too. Maybe ReMinD listen to our cast and he doesn't like you, and so he says, "Okay, I'm just throwing away that $300 bucks. I don't care. I want to see that asshole eating bugs and stuff." Why?
I've seen Warden quite a few times against Orc, and always it looked terrible.
Yeah. Shadow Strike is not efficient enough because the units are so bulky. For the Fan of Knights, it's even worse.
And you can't trade hits effectively with a Blade Master because their stats are just inferior.
Yeah. So what's the goal behind this? What's like, why? Why Warden?
Well,
A player's forces
I don't
are
know.
under attack.
Honestly, the thing I'm thinking right now is maybe he's tired and he just wants this to end. And he's screwing around. But maybe he's being serious, but I've never seen this work. But hey, it's ReMinD. I guess if someone can make it work, it should be him.
Maybe he just wants to make it a little harder for himself. I don't know. But I saw this not too long ago. But I don't know by whom. And I don't know the results. And clause of attack, +9. Right away for that Warden. I think that dude won that game, but I can't remember for the sake of it. Tier 2 tech by FoCuS slightly ahead. Of course, due to the fact that the creeping needed some repair, or the Engine of War needed some repair. And yeah, second skill not used yet, so he's waiting for a situation where he really needs that
A
blink.
player's forces are under attack.
But it's pretty cool, man. Like, just a few minutes ago we were saying like how nothing has changed in this matchup for years and years and years. And now the Grunt is gonna see this happen. And the Grunt is gonna die. There's no way this guy can survive, and this is quite a big early game loss.
Yeah, never lose Grunts in the early game, but if you're slowed and gets damage over time, then what can you do? Maybe you sacrifice yourself to the creeps to deny the experience, but you see, second Shadow Strike. But here comes the Blade Master, also damaged, going for the Merc Camp right away. And did the Warden get it? I think so, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, so denied to the creeps?
Yep, pretty sure.
Interesting. Level 2.5
A player's forces
from
are
the
under
two
attack.
spots. Don't you think it's a little too much? I don't know.
By the way, he's not getting a Hunter Soul. So he's gonna go Talons. But don't you have to go Bears? Like, there's no mana burn against the TC. Or even Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter might even be better. Heal over and over. This Warden just looks to be so weak. But hey, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Some people in chat say that it's an old strategy from SK Hot, and he made it work. I can't remember it.
Did he make it work against FoCuS though? That's the question.
That's the big question. Shop in the middle of the map.
That signifies aggression, right?
Okay.
I think it's gonna be a Naga second for the Night Elf, and gonna be a lot of pressure. Would love to have the level 3 Warden. Not there just yet, but these ogres should provide enough. Blade Master's coming from the left, no mana for Windwalk, so needs to be a little bit careful. Last hit! Oh, the Blade Master gets it! That's such a big deal! But there is the Naga right now for ReMinD. And this first Grunt is definitely gonna fall. That will be level 3.
Yeah, it's the second one already, so the Warden, with that aggressiveness, this actually works so far against Grunts. And
Oh,
he
nice
dodged the Shadow Strike with the Windwalk, beautiful!
But did he overstay his welcome? There's 2 more Shadow Strikes, but he has the boots, so yeah,
Yeah.
so it's alright.
Or is it? Because he has Blink, and he has one more Shadow Strike maybe with the regeneration. It's night.
Oh,
And the
cold
Naga
arrow.
is coming, or takes another path to cut that path here. Oh boy. This can be horrible, but can he get in range? Can she get in range? Yes, she can. And the Warden is coming in, and there is the mana for the Shadow Strike. Will he get out of range though? Yes, he does. Saving that hero. And the Shadow Hunter is the second hero. And here's the Ancient of Wind that FoCuS is taking care immediately.
I don't think he's going to cancel it. Or is he? Another Shadow Strike. Ah, nice. The speed scroll. Very important. He can't really give this up.
So this is an all-in push with talents and archers. If that doesn't work,
Players' forces are
He's
under
screwed.
attack.
Ah, sorry. People are knocking on my door and asking if I want to drink some alcohol. It's starting again.
oh nice. Yeah, your Christmas thingy.
Mana potion on the Warden, heal potion on the Warden. He's committing so much to this. Wisps coming from the main. 36 supply only for ReMinD. 34. Oh! Creeping, this is so risky! This is so risky! He must know that pressure is inbound.
Yeah, I don't really know why he's coming for that. We talked about this, the tier 2 push is not really working anymore against Orc, but look at this, man, everything in. First Orc Burrow is down. 4 archers, here comes more support as you talked about it. The Wisps are coming, supply numbers are equal, Raiders are coming, but FoCuS is supply stock. That Raider will be the last one for a long time, and he cannot keep this burrow alive. The damage is too much. And here comes Ancient of War. Shadow Strike immediately going towards the Naga. Oh, it's not a Shadow Strike, it's just the basic damage of the Blade Master. But yeah, hacks on the Warden, and down goes the Naga. FoCuS so far keeping himself alive.
Only level 1, however, she will be back fairly soon. This was the last bit of mana on the Shadow Hunter for the time being. And now he's going on to the Raiders. But without the cold arrow, it's not that easy to focus something down. Ancient of War on the side has been killed. And Orc Burrows! From FoCuS, the mana Burrows.
I think he wanted to save a peon, not giving the experience to the Warden.
Okay, that could also be the case. But yeah, this is looking horrible for the Night Elf. Losing more and more, only 30 supply remaining for him. FoCuS, if he loses the Blade Master, however, that could be big. Nope, Healing Potion keeps him alive. And also having the Ring of Regen is actually really good at the moment. And yeah, the Warden, it's not working out so far.
But I think he has a second chance, because FoCuS is supply stock. He can heal up, but he can't build any more units until the burrows are finished. That's the time for ReMinD to reproduce the talents, to reproduce some archers, but he has, gold problems here. Invested a lot, but what's it worth? Warden back to full HP and full mana. Blade Master scouting this, can get the pick up on the archer, but yeah, it's no tier 3, it's not even adept training. So he could go for it.
He killed all the Raiders, so that's the good thing for the Night Elf. Oh, the Naga, of course, is a prime target always to be killed. There's only 1 heal potion now and no mana potion. The last fight he started with 2 heal potions and a mana potion.
That's risky. Shadow Strike immediately to that Blade Master, but you mentioned before he has a heal potion. Whew. Interesting game this is.
And you're being Yoda. Alright, now he's coming from the south. He doesn't want to fight into those 2 forward burrows, I guess. Kills a Mud Golem as well. Speed Scroll gets out of there. FoCuS just wants to buy time, of course. He's at 40 out of 40. But it looks to me like ReMinD doesn't know exactly what to do here.
I think it's a good choice to not fight into the burrows, because you don't really have that much damage to deal with them. So you have to come from the south, but there's a shop that FoCuS can use. So it's a really tough situation for ReMinD.
Alright, he's going in again. The Naga is so far up front once more. Was he maybe baiting this? I don't know. Here comes the Unsnare, the backstab, the FoCuS fire, potion being swapped, but not being used. Actually, it was not being swapped. It's still under the Warden. Second hero dies very quickly again. This girl is just made of paper. And that's it. The Warden. It was an interesting experiment, but not a successful one.
And now, all of the sudden, The little orc is one map away from being the Rust Brain champion, the successor of Rudan and Lyot, since this is Rust Brain Cup number 3. And yeah, ReMinD. First he came into this grand final not losing a single map. Now losing 2 in a row. Very, very interesting final we have here.
I thought Turtle Rock was vetoed. Maybe he reconsidered? Because that appears to be our next map. One map that actually is pretty good for Orc, in the opinion of most people at least. So many little creep camps you can take, the Demon Hunter can't really harass you everywhere. There's lots of claws and circlets, your grunts can solo creep the little turtles, and later on they can fairly easily take the big turtles in the middle. And the Orc is already up to 2-1, of course.
Yeah.
So now in a prime position to take this tournament.
So many consumables here on the back of the turtle. Easy to creep with grunts, big mana potions, big invul potions. All that is so super duper good for the Orc, especially the Torrent Chieftain. But maybe we are surprised again by an unconventional hero choice. We are about to see. This is Turtle Rock. This is close positions. This is match points for FoCuS. He is spawning in the lower left of the turtle, spawning as the yellow orc once again. May this be his first tournament win in, well, ages, I guess. I don't think he won something big outside of Zotac and Jera Cups in the last, maybe ever. ReMinD on the other side. He's just started his comeback. I just read in chat he has like a 53-2 statistics on NetEase, which is absolutely incredible. He did so well in the Golden Championship Series, but will he fall to FoCuS? We're about to witness. He's spawning in the upper right of the turtle, so doesn't get any further away from each other. Blade Master for the Orc, Demon Hunter for ReMinD.
Alright, he's done with the Warden. He's going back to the basics, back to the standard. And I'm so surprised. Like I was expecting ReMinD to be continuing to be showing dominating, play style. But the shoe is on the other foot here, it seems to me. And a second borrow, not the super quick tech this time.
Well, I think that's due to the fact that he will go for the shop creep. And so he will be pretty vulnerable, and that's why he's doing that second grunt a little earlier.
Yeah, or maybe he just wants to creep up a lot here. Delay his tech, of course. That does, however, open up the opportunity to cancel tier 2 buildings more easily. But I guess if there is a map where trying to creep a lot is definitely worth it, it would be Turtle Rock.
Yeah. Last time I saw FoCuS playing on Turtle Rock, by the way, he lost his first hero to the creeps at the shop. Came back and won.
That's it's pretty cool. That's FoCuS for you.
Let's see how good this goes this time. Yeah, I think this is pretty safe to say that he won't die here.
The Demon Hunter doing the same thing on the opposite side of the map. Now the item that drops here can be huge. And you get the ring plus 3.
Yeah.
Nope.
Crap. Maybe for the early exchanges it's decent, but whatever. On the other side, Talisman of Evasion, also an item to sell because he has that natively.
Alright, and the grunts are out, obviously, starting to creep the turtles, which are so abundant on this map, obviously, with it being Turtle Rock. Now there's this little trick that the Night Elves can do, the archer hiding trick to get rid of the turtles. And is this a bug? I don't see the Murloc huts here. Have they been removed? No, right?
No, I don't think you see them when you didn't explore it.
Really?
I think so.
Might be right.
FoCuS Trying to his luck here at the Trapper. It's blocked. ReMinD cannot access this. But okay, there's plenty of mana for Windwalk. Both players want this Trapper. Tome of Agility, not that bad either.
Only one archer for ReMinD, so he's not going to be going for that kind of cheesy creep. It's also really dangerous against Blade Master, because if he last hit steals it with a Windwalk, man, that's so much time wasted, and in fact actually being given to your opponent. But now the first exchange here. Oh, the Demon Hunter needs to be careful. 3 HP. Ooh. Playing with fire.
Oh yeah, he has healing self though. He uses it now, and of course the Demon Hunter can just go back to his hometown. Use the Moon Juice, but that's gonna be a lot since he lost almost all his HP. He continues to creep. He has the opportunity to find Claws and the Circlet here. And Circlet it is.
All the Moonwell's completely dry now. The Demon Hunter was also very close to death, but it's still nighttime. So of course regen will be coming in. He's at the shop, in the tavern, excuse me, in the middle, and the grunts are far, far out of position to be able to defend at home. There's 4 of them. And actually gives over the gauntlets and the talisman towards the Beastmaster to be more tanky. And FoCuS is not, like, wanting to deal with this at all. Well, he leaves a peon to close off the entrance.
That is so risky. The grunts continue to creep here, so they will arrive a little later. Blade Master down to 50% HP.
He's not going into the main. He's just trying to go for the burrows, but that doesn't do much at all. And now the grunts are coming back, almost level 3 on the blade. Just barely only level 2 for the demon. Oh, the Blade Master in trouble maybe, but of course the shop with a potion is always available. And now he gets level 3.
And that means Windwalk level 2, selling something to get the clarity ready. He has to be careful about that grunt though, microing it away. That means he has to open up the base, but he saves 2 grunts in his base. But that opens him up, as I mentioned before, but the tier 2 buildings are finished. And he didn't save that grunt, it goes down. So level 2 for the Blade Master. But here comes the Demon Hunter, the Blade Master. Backstab! More Town Portal! He was so expecting this!
Woo! Twice now in only like 3 minutes.
Yep.
The first heroes just like on a slither of health. Barely making it away. If he had lost his Demon Hunter there, then he loses the Beastmaster as well, and well, that's almost GG actually. But this way he got 2 grunts.
Yeah.
So getting away with murder.
But this is a great opportunity for FoCuS. He has level 2 Windwalk, so he can roam around the map, trying to harass, trying to annoy as good as he can, stealing that items. In the meantime, the Torrent Chieftain can creep with the grunts. Well, it's only 2, so that's really a low point for the Orc here. So if he would have saved the other 2 grunts, I think he could have gone for the consumables in the back of the turtle, but with only 2 grunts he can't.
What he could have also done is take the starting position next to his main, which is something we oftentimes see at TC second. Oh, surround and snare surround. Yep, it sticks on the Demon Hunter. 4 units surround, of course, made easier with the end snare. Oh, the Beastmaster is coming. Is he going to be in time for the staff? Is there an end snare? No, there is not, but the Beastmaster will most certainly be giving his life away. Summons the Quill Beast before it dies, though. Oh, the miss!
Booyah! Splitting his head in 2 with a critical strike, ending this life in style. Yeah, he traded his own life for the one of the Demon Hunter, which is of course more important since he's level 2 and mana burn is absolutely crucial. But this creates so much time for the Orc to creep.
This TC is just gonna be going on a creeping rampage. Or maybe he can even pressure if he wants to, but he has refused to do this against Night Elf this entire tournament.
Now he's going for that red spot that you named before, that Forest Jaw with the Torrent Chieftain. It's pretty easy to do. Demon Hunter has to find level 3 as soon as possible.
Blade Master kind of scouting this out.
But with giant strength.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's okay for him to see. And now the stealing Magpie, he has to use another Windwalk, but there is no mana, unfortunately, because otherwise he could have stolen that item, so everything goes towards ReMinD here. It's a big potion of invulnerability. Very well.
Yeah, very, very, very nice.
Tome
of experience.
Level 3 TC immediately. This is such a big deal.
But he also gets level 3 on the Demon and level 2 on the Beastmaster, so he is kind of finding his levels as well. He's of course behind in experience, but that's very normal in this matchup. 38 supply, however, only. That's the big thing. And he used his TP before, and the Creepjack might just be coming in, and this could hurt extremely bad.
Oh yeah, can he finish the Ogre Lord in time? That would be awesome for him, even using the mana burn. There is no time. There is no time because the end snares are flying. Blade Master is diving.
Blade Master.
Oh boy, this was the Ancient Django of Endurance. Big item for the Night Elf here. More movement speed, but it's GG! And this is the move that ends Rust Brain Cup number 3. We have a new champion. He is coming from Korea. He is no Night Elf anymore. He's the first player to ever win Rust Brain Cup that is not a Night Elf. And this guy, I'm very, very happy for him because he's so cute and so nice. And he is FoCuS. And after 8 hours and 15 minutes, $375. Go to him. Congrats!
It was a long day with a lot of cool games. I think my favorite series was, you know which one I mean. God damn it. Who was it again?
ReMinD and Moon?
No, not ReMinD and Moon. It was Reprisal.
Reprisal, I mean, yeah.
So if you have missed that, you definitely want to check it out. YouTube.com/BackToWarcraft is where we're going to be uploading the videos. I thank everyone for tuning in and bearing with us for so long. We had at some point 2,000 viewers, I think, really when Moon was playing. Yeah. Seeing you all return, trying to see. Excuse me?
He is a draw.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we'll be back next week with Jera Cups and, I don't know, some other stuff as well.
Yeah, on Thursday, there is the qualification, or the group stage of the Twitch Warcraft Champions League, Season 3, Group B. And maybe I'm gonna cast it, I'm not too sure, starting at 12 CET. Yeah, let's see how this works. So, this was a long day. Thank you everybody for tuning in. This was definitely the highlight of European Warcraft for this month maybe, but the EPL is coming. There's another tournament coming that I'm not talking about yet, but you will I will let you know once there is more. If you want to support us, please feel free to donate to our PayPal backtowarcraft@gmail.com or use the Twitch alerts button. You can buy our merchandise at b2wshop.de or b2wshop.com or buy stuff on Amazon via our referral link, which is also in the description. And Remo, I think there's only one thing for me to do, and the last words belong